On Wednesday afternoon, police descended on Ormstown, Quebec, a quiet town just 20 kilometers from the U.S. border.
Right here, they stopped the car, they blocked it in, and then they stopped it here and they threw in the flash grenade.
Local residents photographed the arrests involving dozens of heavily armed officers.
They had a woman that was handcuffed on the front porch, and then they had a gentleman sitting on our front lawn, handcuffed behind him.
A criminal complaint filed by the U.S. Justice Department says 20-year-old Pakistani national Mohammed Shahzeb Khan had been under surveillance for at least 9 months. He allegedly traveled from Toronto through Montreal on Wednesday, using 3 different cars, intending to cross the U.S. border with the help of a smuggler who was to be paid in cash. Khan was allegedly motivated by ISIS, targeting a Jewish center in Brooklyn, New York, associated with the Hasidic community. The attack apparently planned for October 7th, the anniversary of the brutal Hamas assault on Israel. Prosecutors say he told his co-conspirators in the U.S. to acquire rifles, ammo, and tactical gear, as well as some good hunting knives so we can slit their throats, and bragged, "If we succeed with our plan, this would be the largest attack on U.S. soil since 9/11. But his co-conspirators were actually FBI undercover agents.
Once we uncovered this threat, we worked with our partners in Canada to arrest Khan before he could carry out his deadly plot.
Counter-terror experts say not everyone who comes under surveillance for online activity puts their ideas into action.
So I believe this was one of those situations where the FBI, in collaboration with the RCMP, were monitoring the activities of this individual and waiting for an opportunity to see that it was more than just online chatter.
ISIS lost its stronghold in Iraq and Syria in 2017. But the group still recruits online, and last month staged an attack in Germany.
They're going for these horrific one-offs with younger people, and there's less chance for them to be scrutinized because they just don't have as much life experience.
And Evan, it's still not clear exactly how Khan ended up in Canada.
No, we still don't know what kind of visa he came in on, but this is the second recent instance where individuals loyal to the Islamic State have been able to come into Canada. Just back in July, we saw the arrest of the Al-Didis, father and son, who were in the late stages of planning an attack in Toronto. Both also had pledged allegiance to ISIS, and both had defeated the Canadian screening system, and Al-Didi Sr. had actually become a Canadian citizen. So this is likely to raise some questions about the screening of people coming into Canada, and it might raise political questions south of the border also about whether Canada is doing enough to prevent becoming a backdoor for jihadists who want to get into the United States.
Evan Dyer in Ottawa tonight.